Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I'm bringing you Cold Horns, a deck that features Aurok Glinthorn. I wanted to create a deck concept around this card, and to be honest, it's kind of hard and this is far from perfect. I'll just say that right now. This is not the optimal deck for him. I'm sure there are better ones, but I kind of wanted to add him into a deck because I think it's a cool concept. One of the reasons why he's hard to add into a deck is because, one, he's kind of an expensive unit to play, and two, there are other cards that kind of do the same thing he does. So his ability is stun all damaged enemies, which, I mean, it's pretty similar to what level up Swain does, right? When you deal non-combat damage to the enemy nexus, stun the strongest back row enemy. So it's possible to use his, level up and do the same thing as Aurok Glinthorn. Another champion right here, Ashe. Leveled up Ashe. Frostbite the strongest enemy. Enemies with 0 power can't block. So, and she's a 4-cost. So quite a bit cheaper. She does pretty much the same thing once you level her up. And in order to get real value out of Aurok Glinthorn, pretty much all of the enemies need to be stunned. Unless you've got a full board state and can attack everybody. But, so in order to do that, what we have in this deck is the Ember Maiden, who is enabling that ability. Ember Maiden, however, deals 1 damage to everything, and everything includes both nexuses, yours and the opponent's, as well as all of your units. Which is really good for leveling up Swain, but kind of bad if you wanna develop board state the entire game that you can use to block. So to counteract that, we have a couple things. We've got spells like Elixir of Iron that gives us more health. We've got Take Heart, which grants a damage ally +3/+3, and the Bloodsworn's Pledge, which grants 2 allies 3 health. So this grants us a little bit of protection for our units. We're also running 3 Kindly Tavern Keepers. This unit was recently buffed, and what he does is heal an ally or your Nexus 3. So if you have a Nexus that's running a little low in health, a little bit less than what you'd want, you can use that to heal it, or you can use it to heal another of your units like Swain or Aurok Glinthorn. That's another possibility. Or you can use it even to heal up the Crimson Disciple if you want to use her ability a little bit more. The Crimson Disciple allows us to damage the enemy nexus quite regularly, actually. So all we need to do is deal 1 damage to her, and we can do that with Transfusion, we can do that with the Imperial Demolitionist, we can do that with the Ember Maiden, and then we can use that to activate Shared Spoils. I'm running Shared Spoils in this deck mostly for more card draw. There's not really good card draw options in this, so you can run out of steam pretty quickly here. So just as a little bit extra card draw, we have that in this deck. It's not the best, but that's kind of what we have available, and it works pretty well with the Crimson Disciple. Now the 2 champions, as I mentioned before, we're running Swain. His level up is pretty easy in this deck. It usually doesn't take that much time. And we're also running Braum, who needs to survive a total of 10 damage. Now I'm running Braum in this deck instead of someone like Sejuani because I like Braum. So it might be a little bit better to run Sedge in some cases, but I like Braum's ability to take damage and then heal it back up, especially when we have the Ember Maiden. A lot of these units can't heal themselves, and so to have a unit like Braum there to be able to consistently take damage and block the enemy is going to be nice. You can also use him to use Transfusion. You can use Noxus Fervor on him a lot of times. Just be careful, this does do 3 damage, so you want to make sure that you either have a way to heal yourself like Elixir of Iron, or you make sure that the enemy doesn't have enough mana to use an ability to kill off Braum. Now, as kind of in-game, we're also running 2 Leviathans, so these are going to summon Swain if we need to. This, once he's leveled up, is going to stun 3 enemies on the backline every single turn. This is a good way to control the enemy in-game and be able to finish it off. That's about it for this video, so I hope you enjoy this gameplay today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thanks.
Eat the trash! Where the trash?
Destruction feeds my fire.
Everyone's a garden.
Take heart.
The grove follows.
Stand behind Braum. It is easy, see?
Breathe it in. Oh, I can't wait.
Come on in. Good times, good friends. What could be better? Time for good luck. Have fun.
Oh, fresh soil.
Look how we have grown!
Let the flames take you. Delicious.
The endless march.
Is that all?
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile. See? Trust Braum. Let us get going.
If they don't break, they'll burn. The few are the many.
Let's show our friends the door. It is easy, see?
Give me the stuff! Stuff make happy!
Let me show you what I can do. Fire knows its own. Look what you did. Snuffed out.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
Do they need our help?
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
We are at war. We should be friends. By my hand, Noxus rise.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
Peer into the darkness.
Blast him!
Positions!
Do you hear the call? Such Look how we have grown! My conflicts end only one way.